Good morning people, hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So in today's vlog we are starting a return journey back to our homestay. I got some things I need to take care of for which I need to be there in person. But before we do that, we're gonna follow more or less the same route that we took to get all the way down here, but we're gonna take stops and probably shorter stops, and if there are things that we have missed, we probably try to cover them and try to do this as a compilation journey all the way to get back. So it's about 1200 kilometers, 12 to 13 hours of net riding. I just want to see how long it takes with the stopovers. But right now I'm still in Daman. I just checked out of my hotel, but before I leave Daman, I'm gonna check off one last stop that I missed last time while I was exploring, and it looks really cool in pictures. So let's go check it out and let's hit the road. Just stumbled upon a horse farm. They have a mix of different kind of horses here, so I took permission to check them out. Some of these horses don't like new people, so I'm keeping my distance, but it's really nice. They have horses here. I guess they take them to the beaches that we saw last time for a beach ride. Nice. And this is, I think, the airport area. There's lots of security out here and CCTV cameras. This guy has whitish eyes, looks really cool, like ice white. They're all having their breakfast, and there are some hens walking around there as well. Alright, so after a little bit of off-roading and eating some dirt and trekking a very short distance, it was just a 9-minute ride away, I've come to the spot that I wanted to see, and I'll reveal it in just a second. In pictures it looks much nicer. Right now it's okayish, but still worth it. And the roads are still being built, so if you come here, so right now is like May-June time, they're still doing a whole lot of construction out here, so if you come at this point, be prepared for a little bit of off-roading. But otherwise, let's do the location reveal now. So this behind me is a quarry lake. This is a limestone quarry. I think they are done mining limestone here, which means this lake, it goes very deep, and this was kind of the hole dug out to get limestone, and when it was done, they left it and the rainwater collected here. In the early days it used to be very clean. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of moss and everything growing as well, but still it's a nice place, and some people say that it has also been used for filming locations, so some lakeside filming spots. So this kind of reminds me like the limestone area with the artificial snow that I visited before, and this is also like a limestone quarry as well. So I'm gonna take a few pictures here and then I'll be done with this place, and then we'll be out of Daman shortly. And the plan for today is to take a short ride, just 1.5 hours long, and we found relatives in Valsad, so I'm gonna stay with them for the night, spend some time with them. So not gonna vlog in their house or around their neighborhood, but that's where I'm going next, and just rest up, catch up, and then tomorrow we'll be on our way upwards towards the homestay. We'll see how far we get, and we also need to get the engine oil changed for the Activa so that we can start cruising at better speeds. Right now I'm getting tired of driving at like turtle pace, so need to ramp up the speed as well. But for now, yeah, enjoy the views of this abandoned limestone quarry, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, time to say goodbye to the quarry lake. Got the location. Should be a coastal highway, which would be new because Google didn't bring me from that. And we'll get there in about 41 minutes. It's also shorter than the one that I took. So, okay, let's get the journey started and enjoy the views. So this quarry is an industrial area, and there's a lot of these kind of industries, like very big scale industries. Pharma, chemical and plastic are the three prominent industries that I'm seeing in this area. And there's like full scale industries, not like small shops kind of things, like full on industries. Highly secured, of course, you can't go inside. And there's also steel and pipe industries here. Which one is this? Lubricant. So yeah, chemicals. Alright, so we have to go that way to get on the coastal highway. So a little bit more off-roading that we just did. We're going to redo that to get to the other side of the road. Uh-oh. And that's why when I take a shower, white towels turn black and brown, all shades of brown. Which reminds me, I need to wash my backpacks as well. They've been collecting a whole lot of dust as well, but haven't had a chance to wash them. And need to wash the Activa too at some point, but for now, she's doing well. We've done almost 600 kilometers after the servicing, plus 100 kilometers before when I went from Ahmedabad to Mogar village. So she's almost ready for the engine oil change. Alright people, so we have made it to Valsad, very close to my relative's place. So gonna put the camera aside, gonna take a rest break today, not gonna vlog much. And tomorrow when we hit the road, I'll see you again. So see you after a short rest break.
The next day.
Good morning people, let's continue the vlog further. So I extended my stay here in Valsad with my relatives. I was originally planning to stay here for just one night, but I was having too much fun and was enjoying a lot of homemade food, so I stayed here for 2 nights instead. And on the second day, I also went back with them to Deltin 5-star hotel in Daman. They were going there for a business mixer, which sounded interesting. So I went with them, checked out a new 5-star hotel, gave a business pitch myself, which was very interesting, got lots of feedback and lots of connections. So that was pretty cool, new experience in this travel series. And now we are continuing our journey. So the plan for the day is to do a 4.5 to 5 hour ride back to Mogar, the same village where we got stranded last time. And the weather has been cloudy because it rained a little bit yesterday and super humid because it didn't rain properly. So we're gonna keep on driving because the moment I stop, I start sweating like crazy and my clothes get drenched. So we're gonna keep on riding and enjoy the views all the way back to Mogar. I don't know if the route is gonna be similar to what we had before, but probably we didn't follow this route, so hoping for some newer views. Anyways, let's continue the ride, let's hit the road, and today hopefully we can get the engine oil changed. So that's the plan for the day. Time to grab some breakfast at this highway road stop kind of place. Looks like it's a multi-facility area, and there's also a fuel station next door. So we're gonna refuel, me and the Activa at the same time, and we've ridden for almost an hour and a half. or more or less an hour, plus minus 10-15 minutes. And so the engine can also cool down as well here. So the weather has been cooperative so far. It's still cloudy and we have covered some distance, which is nice. Probably another 3.5 hour ride to go. So we'll be there in good time. Time for a breakfast break. Alright, so finally back to the same old hotel. I'm in the neighboring room. So the next door room was the one where I stayed last time. This is the kind of neighbor room. And more or less you've seen the room tour. So it's 2:30 p.m. The plan is to take a quick nap for 1.5 hours. And around 4:30 we'll go back to the same service station in Anand and get the engine oil change and do a quick checkup and get it ready for the rest of the road trip. So I'm now starting to see both signs that say Delhi is about 1,000 kilometers from here, so I'm guessing 1,200 something kilometers would be the net distance to get to homestay. So let's see where we take the next stop, because Ahmedabad is just 70-80 kilometers from here, so definitely not stopping there. But probably we're gonna do another 200-300 kilometers for the next stop tomorrow. We'll see. Anyways, time for a quick nap break. So they're done changing the engine oil and they drained some fluids and checked everything. Did like a quick checkup, not a full service. And they said now I'm good for another 3,500 kilometers or for the next 3 months. Now just have to wait for them to finish washing and then we are done for the day. Tomorrow we can be on the move again. And I got some new deliveries of vehicles here, so I have to wait for them to clear out and I think there's still space for the Activa to come out. So once they give me the vehicle, we're done. Payment and billing, everything is sorted today, so pretty nice and quick. And learned something interesting about the working patterns here. So every second Saturday and Monday, they are short of staff because it's more like a bank holiday kind of patterns that they follow. So today they were short of staff, but because I had a personal rapport with them, so they were kind enough to get everything sorted for me, so we're good. And in the meantime, I grabbed like 3-4 glasses of sugarcane juice next door, and Made a few phone calls to kill some time, and they have a AC lounge here, so we're just sitting there. And now we just wait until we can resume the ride tomorrow.